Greetings, sophisticated intuition here. Welcome, lovers and friends. This is the divine counterparts message for the month of October, speaking both to the twin flame community as well as the soulmates. We're going to get right into it, all right? Got a few cards to put on the table. So, what is it that the divine masculine wants to say to the divine feminine for the month of October, Spirit? What is it that the divine masculine wants to say to the divine feminine? What is it that the divine feminine wants to say to the divine masculine? What is it that the divine feminine wants to say to the divine masculine? And what is the energy between the two? For the month of October, what is the energy between the divine masculine and divine feminine? I got two cards. I'm going to put it back. Try to get one. What is the energy between the two? Thank you. Wow, okay. Interesting. All right. For the month of October, Spirit, what is it that the divine masculine wants to say to the divine feminine? What is it? Okay. Putting them back. Two cards. I want one at a time. All right, Spirit. What is the divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine? Thank you. And that one just came out. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Thank you, Spirit. And what does the divine feminine want to say to the divine masculine? Okay. And what is the energy between the two? And I love it's being mirrored. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. All right, Spirit. What is it that the divine masculine wants to say to the divine feminine? Wow. And what is it that the divine feminine wants to say to the divine masculine? Oh, that's way too many. Okay. What is it that the divine feminine wants to say to the divine masculine? Okay. All right. Okay. We'll come back to it. Hold on. Oh, I almost forgot. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy between the two? Okay. All right. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Clarifying energy, please. What is it that the divine masculine wants to say to the divine feminine? What is it that the divine feminine wants to say to the divine masculine? And what is the energy between the two? Thank you. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Just one more. All right, Spirit. What is it that the divine masculine wants to say to the divine feminine for the month of October? What is it that the divine feminine wants to say to the divine masculine for the month of October? Woo! And what is the energy between the two? Wow. Can't make this stuff up. Okay, so let's get into it. Baby boy's back there playing video games. I can hear him, so you might hear him. So I apologize. Don't let it distract you from the message. Just take it as confirmation. So the divine masculine, hold on, let me slow down just a second. So for those of you who are just joining, and it's been, I didn't do this one last month because I was traveling, so I didn't get the time to get that one done. But I kind of shifted it from only twin flames, focusing on that. And so what I called in or premeditated on was for this message to be spoken to the collective of both the twin flame community and the soulmates. Because as we know, everyone does not get to connect with their twin flame in this lifetime. However, it definitely showed up in this message. So just know that. This is inclusive. So if you are this is divine union in general. So if you are in connection with a soulmate, this message may apply. If you are in connection with your twin flame, then this message may apply. Okay, so I just want to get that out of the way. In addition to that, when I call out the energy, I am focusing on masculine energy on this side, feminine energy on this side, and the energy between the two. However, whatever side resonates for you, let that be what applies, because that is the message for you. Okay? All right, let's get into it. So, masculine energy side, I got forgive. All right, and what I picked up strongly is that the masculine is asking for forgiveness from his feminine. Okay, so he messed up in some capacity. Okay, so he's asking for forgiveness. He's seeking forgiveness. On the feminine side, I got work through your fears. Okay, so for some the energy that I'm picking up from the feminine is that some behavior that the masculine displayed was out of fear instead of out of love. And so she's essentially trying to be the masculine's peace and say, work through your fears. I feel an energy of projection. So it could have been a shouting match. It could have been a disagreement. It could have been a walkout or something to that effect. And the action that was taken was out of fear instead of out of love. Then we got in the center here, see the bigger picture. So I'm definitely picking up on soulmates and twin flames who had some type of disagreement or discord. And in the center, both of you are asking, like, one, the divine is asking you to both be the bigger person. So with the forgiveness on the table, there's an energy of like, and I'm going to come back to that in just a moment, but to like kind of like let it go. I almost feel like it's something petty. I don't even want to say that. I don't want to say that it's petty, because it takes away from the importance of how it made one or the other feel, right? But I feel like it's not worth letting go of the connection for. Okay. Then I have, this is funny, literally, laugh at your demons on the masculine side. And I put this card back and it came right back out. So I do feel like it's so funny, because the feminine is asking the masculine to work through your, or I said work through your fears, work through your feelings. There must be something in working through your fears, but work through your feelings. Okay. I'm also hearing, thank you Spirit, as I touch the card, that the feminine is working through her emotions. Okay. But laugh at your demons here, because I feel like I'm almost getting like this antagonizing type of energy where perhaps the masculine triggered the feminine to a place of aggression, of anger, of just lower vibrational energy. And then they laughed at it. Okay. Like, haha, I poked the bear. Okay. But inadvertently are asking for forgiveness for that behavior. Also, I'm gonna wait till I get down here. I'm gonna wait till I say that. All right. So makes necessary sacrifices on the feminine side. Make necessary sacrifices. And look how the cards are mirroring one another, right? Okay. Make necessary sacrifices. So the feminine is over here saying to the masculine, like, make some sacrifices for this connection. And the masculine is saying, basically, I can't hold my tongue on it. Like, Spirit is just telling me, slay your demons. Okay? So there is like, it's funny because it's a mirrored energy, but it's also like butting of heads. Okay? Now, in the center, remember we had to see the bigger picture earlier. Now we have reflect on your truth. Okay? Reflect on your truth. So that's the energy between the two of you. So I really feel like it's a I feel like what that card should say is reflect on the truth. Okay. Perhaps some words or deeds were done that have revealed something about one another here. And so then the feminine says you need to make some sacrifices, and the masculine says you need to slay your demons. And that's the beauty about, and you know what? The twin flame card is on the table, so we're going to talk about it. But that's the beauty about twin flames and soulmates, really. Karmic soulmates specifically, but soulmates in general, and twin flames, especially when we're talking about that mirrored energy. What it can bring out the worst in each other, okay? We're not talking about narcissistic abuse. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about taking a deeper look at one another, seeing the bigger picture, seeing those dark, ugly spaces about ourselves, and only someone who loves you enough and loves you truly can hold that mirror up to you and say, look at yourself. So reflect on your truth. That's what's coming out here. Look, then we have the Nine of Swords. And what is the Nine of Swords doing? Slaying the demon, right? And the Seven of Pentacles. So, and this is on the masculine energy side. So the masculine is again saying invest in doing the work to kill to kill your anxieties, to kill your worries, to steady your mind. Okay? The masculine is really, really asking the feminine to invest in mental health, if nothing else. Okay? Then the feminine is over here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, saying, make a plan on how you want this union. Again, make necessary sacrifices. We're talking about the Four of Wands, so the twin flame energy is very, very strong in here. We're talking about the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. What does the Knight of Pentacles do? He comes with a very solid offer. Okay? Why? Because he took the time to make a plan, to cut out all of the obstacles, disturbances, disruptions, everything that could get in the way. Takes his time. And when he comes, he means business. He's serious. And in this particular energy, he's coming for the union, for the stability, for the celebration. So I really feel like the feminine energy is asking the masculine energy to make a plan, make some necessary sacrifices. Cut to the chase is what I just heard. This is beautiful. Beautiful message. Thank you, Spirit, for this truth here. The Hermit is the energy between the two of you and the Two of Swords. So I do feel like this message is probably the most communication that the two of you have had in a long while, because you're quiet. Okay? You are trying to decide what you should do, and in order for you to do that, you've got to get quiet. All right, so the Hermit and the Two of Swords is what came out as the energy between the two of you here in the Tarot. So I do feel like, and I feel like one of you is the Hermit, and the other of you, somebody is challenged with overthinking and not being able to make a sound decision here. Okay. While the other one seems completely in alignment and their mind is quiet enough that they're able to go within and seek those answers. And they're trying to tell you, I feel like it's masculine trying to tell feminine, like, quiet your mind so that you can be able to see the right direction that you should be going in. Okay? Okay. Now we have also masculine side. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So I feel like this is what happened, okay, in this union. There was criticizing, perhaps, like I said, overthinking. I hear assumptions and accusations, perhaps. And that's what led to this separation or disconnection. And so love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Those are the demons that need to be slayed. That's what masculine is telling the feminine. Like, accept me for who I am. Instead of trying to change me or change us, accept me for who I am. Okay? Feminine energy. Twin flames. Your passion ignites. And you know what I'm hearing really in that is that you trigger her. Okay, masculine? You trigger her. So while you're telling masculine, while you're telling feminine to slay your demons and stop criticizing and overthinking, she's saying, well, you trigger that in me. Okay? And what does the divine say for the energy between the two? Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Sacred union. So there's purpose in all of this. Masculine, if you're triggering the feminine, it is because she needs to do the shadow work to clear those triggers. That's the work that you have to do. Whatever still bothers you that can put you in a bad headspace, that's the work that you need to do, feminine. Okay? And it's not, although it's the masculine saying to the feminine, it's not, only the feminine who needs to do work. Masculine also needs to do work, because the feminine is asking for you to make necessary sacrifice, to give something up for this. Okay. Now, I wanted to bring this up at the bottom of the deck. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. That's what the divine wanted me to add into this. Like, this is the closure of this message for you. Okay? So as you work through these energies in the month of October, keep this in mind. Again, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. We are under the full moon energy as I do this message. So this is a great time to release. All right. Okay, I think I covered it all. That was a very deep message. Very, very good, Spirit. That is your message on divine union for both the twin flame and the soulmate community. Love and light.